10 places to see in Austria. Austria, once part of a vast European empire, still reflects the riches of its past glories today. Vienna has long been regarded as a mecca for classical music, architecture, arts, and pastries. Salzburg was Mozart's birthplace and is home to many beautiful buildings. And while history and beautiful architecture are important components of what makes Austria truly great, this landlocked country is much more than just that. Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to talk about some of the most amazing places that you need to visit in Austria. This is going to be a fun video, so make sure to keep watching until the end. But before that, make sure to like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel videos. Now, let's get started. The allure of pure mountain air and alpine resorts is irresistible. Austria exemplifies how beautiful mountain scenery, valleys, and lakes can be. We have some top places to visit in Austria. Number 1. Schonbrunn Palace. The former Habsburg summer residence impresses with imperial ceremonial rooms and magnificent gardens. Schonbrunn Palace was once home to Maria Theresa, Emperor Franz Joseph, Empress Elizabeth, and others. Schonbrunn Palace is one of Europe's most beautiful Baroque complexes, and the Habsburgs have owned it since 1569. Eleanor von Gonzaga, Emperor Ferdinand II's wife, had a pleasure palace built on the site in 1642 and named the property Schonbrunn for the first time. Following the Siege of Vienna in 1696, the palace and garden complex was completely redesigned by Maria Theresa after 1743. The palace is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its historical significance, unique layout, and magnificent furnishings. Schonbrunn Palace Park is free to visit all year and features impressive fountains, statues, monuments, trees, and flowers, as well as the magnificent Gloriette. The palace park also includes the Crown Prince Garden, Orangery Garden, Maze and Labyrinth, Zoo, Palm House, and Desert Experience House, which all have admission fees. Remember that Schonbrunn Palace is Austria's most popular tourist attraction. To avoid long lines at the ticket counter, you should purchase your ticket online in advance from the comfort of your own home. Number 2. The Viennese Giant Ferris Wheel, Moving Tradition. Visitors to Vienna can expect a jam-packed schedule of arts and culture. Schonbrunn Palace, St. Stephen's Cathedral, and the Lipizzaner are all must-see attractions in Vienna, as is a ride on the Vienna Giant Ferris Wheel, a landmark visible from afar on the Vienna skyline. If you haven't taken a ride on the Giant Ferris Wheel and enjoyed the breathtaking views over Vienna's roofs at least once in your life, you haven't really been to Vienna at all. With its unmistakable silhouette, visible even from great distances, the Giant Ferris Wheel, a trademark of Austria's capital city and a symbol of Vienna's world-famous Prater, creates a very special point of reference for any visitor. The Giant Ferris Wheel is an absolute cultural and architectural must-see for any visitor to Austria's capital, with a circular trip on one of the most significant and fascinating structures in the world and a unique view of the city of Vienna. Number 3. Worthersee. The Worthersee, Austria's largest lake, is located in the south of the country at the foot of the Zillertal Alps and the Karawanks mountain range. It's a popular tourist destination due to its spectacular setting and scenery. Many people visit in the summer to swim in the warm waters and enjoy the Mediterranean climate. The lake is surrounded by lush forests, making for some great hiking. A scenic bike path winds its way along the lakeside as well. The Worthersee is a fantastic location for outdoor activities such as horseback riding, golf, and water sports. It was once known as Austria's Monte Carlo because of the Viennese nobles and the bourgeoisie who vacationed here, but it's now a more family-friendly destination. The lake's shores are home to everything from charming, picturesque towns to relaxing spas and pulsing nightlife venues. Number 4. Graz. Graz, Austria's second largest city, is a beautiful place to visit. It's located on the banks of the Mur River, surrounded by fertile farmland, lush forests, and rolling hills. The city has been fought over and ruled by everyone from the Romans and Habsburgs to the Hungarians, Ottomans, and Napoleon due to its strategic location in the country's southeast. Syria's capital has one of the best preserved historic cores in Central Europe. Baroque palaces and Renaissance courtyards coexist with centuries-old churches and contemporary museums. The tree-clad Schlossberg Hill, rising above the city with its iconic clock tower peeking out at the top, is at its heart. Despite its history, Graz has a lively and youthful vibe, as well as a vibrant nightlife scene. Many bars, restaurants, and cafes cater to the large student population that attends the city's numerous universities and colleges. Number 5. Zillertal Alps. The Zillertal Alps run along the border between Austria and Italy. The Zillertal Alps, with its towering glacial peaks, jagged mountain cliffs, and tree-lined valleys, is one of Central Europe's most impressive landscapes. In Zillertal, there are over 85 glaciers, some of which are over 11,000 feet above sea level. The Hintertux Glacier is one of the tallest and is open for skiing and hiking 365 days a year. Because of its elevation, it's one of only 2 ski resorts in the world that is open all year round. The Zillertal Alps are a popular destination for mountaineers, hikers, and backpackers with hundreds of miles of outdoor trails. Beginner hikers can explore the lower-level pastures, while more experienced hikers can take a long-distance trek through the High Alps Nature Park. For those who prefer to enjoy the scenery from the comfort of their car, the 30-mile Zillertal High Road is an option. Number 6. Hohensalzburg Fortress. The Hohensalzburg Fortress sits atop the Fetzenberg, high above the Baroque Historical District's rooftops. This Salzburg icon offers a 360-degree view of the city and its surroundings, and is the largest fully preserved castle in Central Europe. Archbishop Gebhard had the fortress built in 1077. His successors drove the ongoing development of the fortress architecture in the years that followed. In the year 1500, Archbishop Leonard von Koychak gave the complex its current appearance. The fortress's original purpose was to protect the principality and the archbishops from hostile attacks. It has never been captured by foreign troops in all of these years. Number 7. Mozart's birthplace in Salzburg. W.A. Mozart was born in 1756 in Salzburg's Hagenauer House at number 9 Getreidegasse. Today, Mozart's birthplace is one of Austria's most popular museums, and it's a must-see, especially for Mozart fans. Number 9, the house where Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born, always draws special attention in the Getreidegasse. On January 27, 1756, Salzburg's most famous son was born. His family actually lived here for 26 years, beginning in 1747 in a third-floor apartment. Mozart spent his childhood and adolescence there with his parents, Leopold and Anna Maria, and sister Nannerl. In 1773, the family relocated to what is now known as the Mozart residence in the Markartplatz Square. The museum invites you to take an hour-long tour of the original rooms, amble through a middle-class apartment that has been authentically reconstructed, discover items from everyday life as well as furniture from the 18th century, and you'll feel as if you've been transported back in time to the days of Mozart. Mozart's life in Salzburg is documented by original certificates, letters, and memorabilia. A collection of portraits, most of which were painted during Mozart's lifetime, allows you to meet the musical genius face to face. The historical instruments, including Mozart's own violin and clavichord, are a special treat for Mozart fans to see. Number 8. Grossglockner Alpine Road. The epic 30-mile journey down Grossglockner Road is easily Austria's most scenic road trip. The road begins in Bruck and leads to the magnificent Grossglockner, Austria's tallest mountain at 12,461 feet. The winding road also passes through Hochter Pass and crosses the Alpine Divide at 8,200 feet above sea level, providing breathtaking views of the surrounding valleys and mountains. Grossglockner Road, with its numerous hairpin turns, is a thrilling adventure for both drivers and passengers. However, because of the numerous trails and paths that wind around the mountain, it's also a popular destination for hikers. Along with the Kaiser Franz Joseph's Hahe lookout points, some of the most popular hiking trails can be found. The Game Grubenweg path provides panoramic views of Grossglockner, while the Pastors Glacier path takes you up to the icy glaciers, or the Alp Adria Trail takes you into Slovenia and Italy. Number 9. Innsbruck. Innsbruck is set on the banks of the Inn River, surrounded by 2,000-meter-high mountains. While many visitors come for the breathtaking scenery and landscapes, the city itself offers an intriguing mix of history, culture, and architecture. Under the counts of Tyrol and Emperor Maximilian I, Innsbruck's strategic location among the Alps saw it become an influential center of European politics and culture. As a result, beautiful structures such as the Baroque St. Jacob Cathedral, the Renaissance-style Habsburg Imperial Palace, and the 16th century Schloss Ambris can be found throughout its medieval old town. The Alps capital, as it's also known, has many excellent hiking trails for people to explore, and skiing is a must in the winter. You can take the Nordkettenbahn cable car from the city center to the top of Nordkett Mountain, which offers a spectacular view of the city below and the surrounding scenery. Number 10. Vienna. Elegant waltzes and Johann Strauss come to mind when one thinks of Vienna, Austria's capital and largest city. The city still hosts over 200 balls each year. However, the city is also associated with other classical composers such as Mozart, Brahms, Beethoven, and Schubert. The Ringstrasse, a circular road that marks where the ancient city's walls once stood, contains the majority of the main architectural sites. From Gothic cathedrals to Art Nouveau exhibition centers, Baroque palaces to modern art museums, the city's architecture is diverse. The 1,400-room Schonbrunn Palace, the Kunsthistorisches Museum, and the Belvedere Palace, which houses works by the city's most famous painter, Gustav Klimt, are all highlights. The city's musical culture is equally diverse. Visitors can see the world-famous Vienna Philharmonic perform at the magnificent State Opera House or discover the new Vienna sound pioneered by local DJs in the city's hottest nightclubs. Culinary delights abound in Vienna, from sausage and schnitzel to chocolate and cakes. Coffee shops abound in Vienna as well. Some have been around for hundreds of years. They not only serve some of the best coffee in the world, but they also provide places to pause, relax, and take in the many sights of this scenic Danube River city. And here, our list of 10 places to see in Austria comes to an end. Do like and share among your friends. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.